Good morning, students. Today we will discuss forensic analysis of digital music devices and iPods. Coming to the introduction, in forensics analysis, we have to examine computers, handheld devices, and digital music devices also. So, coming to the computers, we gather the evidences from the hardware device, USB cable, flash drives, etc. Forensics analysis of handheld devices consists of mobile phones, digital cameras, etc. Smartphones. So, all are the devices is used to crime. Okay. So, coming to our session today, we have to main focusing on analysis of digital musical devices or iPod. How these devices were we using in the during criminal cyber criminal activities. So coming to the introduction part, we have to main focusing about the iPods of and another handheld devices available in the market, the digital form. Apple is one of the important leading company in the market today. They have three separate digital media players may be developed according to the Apple company. iPods are developed by the Apple company with the original brand iPod, iPod Nano Shuffle. So these are the three types, variations or versions released by the Apple company. The new author of the digital music handheld devices, criminals can use the iPod with all its features in a different varieties of ways. Coming to one of the example, in iPod there is a calendar entries. It contain dates of crime or other events that could be related to a crime, and it will be handling the contact information of the victims. Along with the iPod consists of photographs, small documentaries, images, etc. So it is one of the digital device to act at a crime. Okay, na? So in iPod devices, they have to maintain the some of the victims related information in the form of either photographs, documentations, etc. Coming to the exactly what is handheld iPod tunes. See, you can observe the picture. There are different types of Apple iPods. See, first one is the Apple iPod regular, that is a standard version. Next, coming to the B picture, that is the Apple version of mini. And coming to the fourth generation of Apple iPod, that is the micro. And next, current generations they are using the iPod Shuffle. So these are the different variations of iPod devices developed by the Apple company. So these are the devices how we can using in the crimes. Let us discuss. iPod forensics investigations handling at the crime scene consideration. Today, marketing the digital musical devices is continuously growing, which can high use of iPods, and it is mainly used in the criminal activity. Here are some of the important considerations when iPod found in a crime scene. First one, before collecting any evidences, the first responder should wait for the advice for forensic specialist. So, whether we have to found any evidences in iPod, we should be first respond to the investigator specialist, that is forensics analyst. Next, second point, documentation of the device location on the crime scene should be noted on the photograph along with the anything around it. Whatever the devices or iPod, we have to gather the physical location media. You have to take a photograph, mapping or sketching. Next, third one, the device should be left in the current state. The criminal will left to the current state, that is iPod, and it is a possible device to be a trapped with deleted commands such is executed by the charger or computer. So whether he have left the iPod on the current location, whether the digital evidence forensics analysis team, it will be identified or trapped whether the commands will inside the files are erasable or not. It is used to connect it through the PC. So this is also one of the important aspect regarding the crime scene when even evidence is handled by the iPod forensics. Next, what are the techno challenges regarding with evidence handheld devices? Coming to the technical legal challenges handheld devices means, first one, hackers are getting more sophisticated. Mobile phones based crimes as well as phone as a small devices crimes like scanner crimes, printers, like CC footage cameras, all are the forensically sound, that is evidence required in present of the court. The court will give punishment that can lead the criminal. The ultimate aim of the forensics investigation, evidences can be used with legal procedure or documentary. And we have to learn by forensics examination ordinary data recovery efforts. We have to provide that evidence in front of court with admissible, authenticated, accurate manner. Whatever the digital evidences you have to print in front of the court, some of the following entities as the must to be followed. First one is the criminal prosecutors. They use computer evidence related crimes where incriminating the crimes according to the financial fraud or record keeping, child pornography, etc. These are all under one of the entities coming into the criminal prosecutions. Next one, civil litigations. It is a individual, personally or business recorded found crimes on the systems that diversity, discrimination of harassment cases. This also one of the entities are related to civil litigation. Another entity, insurance companies. It may able to mitigate cost using discovered computer evidence, fraud, accident, workman, compensation cases. So IT sector may be using this type of insurance. IT sector using the compensation cases. Corporate. Today IT corporated are main hiring the forensics analysis evidence related as the cyber stacking, sexual harassment, identity theft, internet, employee internet abuse, trade secrets, internal and confidential, spying, etc. These are all the activities it is implemented or used in the corporate relational offices. Next, coming to the law enforcement officials. It is one of the frequently required assistants to warranty preparations or courts to secure the handling of the computer equipment. So law enforcement is arranged in the search warrants, preparation of the search warrants. Coming to the individuality entities. Individuality entities means sometimes the forensic specialists support to possible claims, wrongful terminations, cyber stacking, harassments, age discriminations, etc. So these are all the entities that regarding used in front of the court to produce the evidences. First one is the criminal prosecutors, civil litigations, insurance companies, corporation, IT corporations, law enforcement, individuality. Next, what are the technical challenges against to law enforcement authority? Coming to the law enforcement authority, it is used to search warrants or secure data. Coming to the first one, specialized interfaces, storage media, hardware equipment to support evidence must to be extracted, mobile supportability and device. Next, the file should be a data will have to found either hard disk drive or USB cables. It is either persistent data or volatile data. This is one of the challenges. The digital evidence was found in the two types of variations. One is the persistent data, volatile data. Persistent data means whenever the system or digital storage device turned off, the data will be in a constant mode. For example, hard disk device in the computer. Volatile data. Volatile data understands that whenever the digital storage device is turned off, the files will be lost. Current files, cookies, temporary files, etc. Next, hibernation of behavior, which is suspend the device is power off or not at the same time remaining activity. You have to identify whether the device is switched off or not. We have to see in traditional approaches how we can investigation method gather the evidences, whether the identify the target, that is system or mobile. Whether the system is off, then go to CPU and take the hardware device. That is one of the possibilities. Next, another possibility is whether the system is on, you go through the first switch off the system, then go to CPU, collect the hard disk drive, and that hard disk drive do the duplication, disk duplication, and finally produce the original copy. So these are all the hibernation behavior of the conducting digital evidences. Next, the diversity variety of embedded OS in it using today. Some of the mobile phones are handheld devices using Windows, some of the handheld devices using Symbian OS, some of the OS using some Linux operating system. So these are the digital type varieties embedded system used in the operating systems in the mobile phones or computers. And the short product life cycles using new device, their perspective OS, and some of the handheld devices internally that's supported by only their own operating systems. Next, challenges due to forensics validate issues about evidences. According to the law enforcement authority, there are many issues of challenges such as issue the main threat to the validation of the mobile or forensics. Some of the current mobile forensics tools claim to evidence forensically to maintain their integrity for further examination. So maintain integrity one of the main key aspect of the evidences. Next, coming to the what is toolkit considerations. There are constraints for forensics tools. Toolkits may be one of the important reasons to identify the threats. When initially mobile phones came to the market, they don't have any capacity of large amount of storage or sending the data information from one mobile device to another mobile device. There are third-party companies that develop mobile forensics tools. These tools are not independently verified or tested by the forensics soundness. Next, what are the different aspects or principles regarding the handheld devices? Coming to the actions taken by the law enforcement agencies or other agents should not modify the data before media which court will relies upon. We can collect the data should not be tampered. Whatever the data we have to maintain, so data will be on. But investigation methodology they do the disk duplication. So this is not a good one. Next, traditional circumstances are to be considered with the high potential storage devices. For example, some mobile consist of information or divisions at calendars, passwords, incoming call, outgoing call, phone calls, voice SMS, emails, chat box, etc. All are the typical circumstances to find out the digital potential evidences. Okay, no? So some of the mobile phones they consist of book contents. Some of the mobile phones they have to location of the emails. Some of the mobile phones identify the potential evidence on mails, web browsers, cookies, etc. So these are all the different fields or locations to identify the potential evidences in the mobile. Coming to the another consideration regarding the storage, memory devices and battery. Some of the mobile phones whenever they have to lost, we can give the mobile FIR in front of the police. They have to maintain the SIM card and the IMEI number. SIM card is used to identify the customer identity proof. IMEI number is one of the handheld cell phone handset, that is a unique number to trace out whether the mobile is found or not. So according to the evidence, the mobile will be lost. One of the handset also important, SIM. Next, another one, the mobile devices memories are different types. Coming to the basic memory of the mobile phone is a limited one. Next, after some personal digital mobile device memory is some media storage will be highly. Nowadays smartphones give memory storage as high memory, large memory, And battery type, there are three types of batteries used in the mobile phones: Lithium or lithium battery, nickel metal hydride battery, NiMH battery, and Leo polymer battery. So these are the three types of batteries are used in the mobile phones. So this is a battery also one of the important characteristics to find out the evidences in the mobile forensics analysis. Okay, today this is the main understandable of the how digital iPhones and digital storage media will be used in the digital forensics analysis.